This is Titan Talk. See, the problem is the Jeopardy intro is so short. It's just, this is Jeopardy. And then the gimmick is how they answer questions. And if
it's entertaining.
It is entertaining. It is. Alex Trebek is from my hometown. We were talking about that before we went to the record button. But we're here with Zedd today. Meant to be player, mid laner.
It's good to be here. You know, I've watched all.
Who is your main? Real quick.
My main?
Is it Zedd? Or is it Victor?
So my main, I would say that I would consider my main is Ahri, because it's always a champion that I perform well on. 2 splits ago, I had a overall 100% win rate on it, like throughout all the leagues, like Titan, BOL, and then Aegis. I had a 100% win rate until BOL semifinals, where I lost to XSV Gluttony for the first time on that champ. But it used to be Zedd when I played in like season, I think 10. I played season 10 Zedd, and that was it.
I was gonna say, why the name Zedd then, but I guess.
So I had another username, but it was very similar to another person I knew, and I wanted to kind of stand out because I was joining my first ever league, which was like a random draft league called the KDL. It hasn't run in like I think 6 years or something. Yeah. But I joined it, and I thought of the first champion I knew, which was Zedd, and I kept playing him. And I thought of my favorite YouTuber at the time, Yasuo Mo, and I was like, oh, the 2 S's. I'll do that with the D. And it just stuck. I haven't changed since.
And now you don't play Zedd as much, but that is your name forever.
Yeah, it's because I was told by a coach, I think on my first Titan season on No Quarter Gaming, Zedd doesn't really have a lot of opportunities in competitive, whereas mages kind of dominate. So I kind of moved myself away from playing Yasuo, Zedd, and like those kind of champs to just being a control mage player now.
I would say that's probably accurate. Like, the only real play I can think of from a Zedd in pro play is the Faker Zedd versus Zedd back in the day.
Yeah.
When did you start playing League?
Well, officially, I started playing League in, I think, season 6 or 5. But it wasn't on my account at the time. I played on my brother's account because he got me into the game. He told me about Faker, and I used to watch him like every single day on my iPad because I was an iPad kid. And like I would sit in class, everything, and I just watch him. And I'd be like, oh my, I want to be like that. Like I want to have this kind of play. And I saw the look at the cleanse, look at the moves. And that's what made me start playing Zedd. But officially, I started playing ranked in season 7, but I started around season 5 or 6.
What was your first loading screen?
My first loading screen? Oh my. I don't even remember. I remember like I played when you could still see everyone's ping in the loading screen, and like whoever wasn't spinning, like when you're loading in, you could see everyone's load in. And that's how you knew who was holding the game. And you tell them they're running on a toaster, they're running on potato. But like I don't remember. Yeah, I remember like when they first got rid of the client, like the old client, and they patched it with Heimerdinger and like Darkstar and all that, like the original Darkstar Thresh game mode where you hook them into the Darkstar. Or you play as the OG Star Guardians and you're playing PvE. Like that game mode was the best time I think of my life.
How do you feel about Arena?
I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Arena. Like when it came out, I played it a bit, but then it was like, oh, it's just tank meta. Like it's boring. I'm not having fun. Now, I played when they re-released it, the 3s and stuff with new augments. I played like I think 4 games. It's not fun in my opinion. I can't see myself playing it because I'm like I'd much rather do literally anything else with my time, like play ARAM Mayhem. That's a good game mode. ARAM Mayhem is.
What do you think makes ARAM Mayhem better?
I think with Mayhem, since you're not able to choose your champion like in Arena, where the custom is to just pick the random, where people won't. It gives more playability, and then they're also playing in such a confined space on these maps where you can just have fun. Like that's a game mode I can have fun with my friends and not get mad that, oh, this Belveth just got like a crazy mythic item that just completely stomps us and it's not fun anymore. Like they go Belveth, Lulu, Soraka.
No, I think that's fair. Dude, I just hate Belveth as a champion. Who's your favorite champion to play, and who's your favorite champion on lore?
Oh, my favorite champion to play that I will always say anytime I can that I love playing this champion is probably gonna have to be either Yasuo or it's gonna be Azir. I love playing Azir because it's so funny. Because I still don't know his cooldowns, for or like his mana costs. So sometimes you'll hit the fake shuffle and you don't have enough mana. So you flash and then you just stand there like an idiot. It's so funny. Lore wise, I always every couple of weeks will go back to the Shen and Zedd hunting Jin lore
Oh
tidbits from
yeah.
Necrit. And those comics, I actually think I don't know if there's physical comics, but I've tried looking for them in the past. I know
There are.
of
I know there's
just
the
that issue.
Lux and Garen issues physically for
Yeah,
sure.
I have
Don't know
those.
about the Jin one. I would want the Jin one because that's a
I
very
would.
good arc
Yeah,
between Jin and the Shadow Assassins.
yeah. I think he's my favorite character in lore because it's like he's just a regular dude.
Jin?
When he takes his mask off, I'm pretty sure he's just a dude.
He is a thespian assassin, which is why he's also one of my favorites in lore because I'm a theater
Yeah,
kid. He is literally a theater kid who decided that he wanted to make art out of death.
art out of people. Yeah,
And four
I
is just a number he
yeah,
chose.
yeah. I also love the cinematics where it's I don't know if Camille even is a champion in lore right now because Arcane.
Yeah. I think she still
So
is because Arcane is a different
yeah,
universe, isn't it?
no, they're updating all the lore to fit Arcane now. So
I
the
wonder
lore
what.
changed.
I'm sure Camille's still in universe and just didn't appear in Arcane because also the
Yeah,
Noxus, the Noxus lore should have a big buff them when
yeah.
Blood and Steel comes out or whatever the fuck their name is.
Yeah, because Singed helps Noxus Chembomb Ionia,
Yes,
and
yes.
yeah, Camille's family has been doing hex tech for decades. So with the arcane lore, it's weird. But
She
yeah,
might
the
just come in
Jin
the future
cinematic.
then.
Yeah, I will say underrated champion to play mid lane is Jin. That champ is so fun. I had an ult account called Jinfinity Edge, and I hit I think E2 playing Jin mid, and then like this season you can't do it, but
You know the
it is some fun.
skins when they used to have that skin site where you could get free custom made skins that is against
Yeah,
TOS now.
yeah, yeah.
They had a Jin Zhao. I main Xin Zhao, and they had a Jin
Oh,
Zhao
Jin Zhao,
skin
yeah.
back in the day, and it was just Xin but as Jin. The funniest shit. And instead of
Yeah,
fours, it would be threes.
yeah, I used to use that site a lot because I didn't have a lot of money to spend on
Yeah.
skins. So I used to just get custom skins of like Yasuo in 2016. Or like
Wheelchair,
I would
wheelchair Yasuo.
yeah, like that or like Darkstar Yasuo or something, and I just play with that. Because I
I
know my
go ahead, go ahead.
sorry, I know my first ever skin was the free Riot Kale skin that they gave back in the day on oh my god, what was it? It was I don't even know when they
I
gave
know
it.
what
It
you're
was
talking about
sometime in
because it was Riot
2016.
Kale, Riot Tristana. It was 2014 apparently.
Yeah, I think September they gave it. September
August
14th.
2014.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know, but I got it 2016, and then there was like the follow their YouTube, you get this. Follow their Twitter, you get this skin,
Yeah, there
and
was
then
the Riot
follow
Tristana,
their
and there was
everything.
one other one.
I don't know. I didn't get that, but I
No,
yeah
I know
no
there was
because
three because there was Kale Tristana and one
yeah.
other. And they're all Riot skins.
Oh, it might be Singed or Blitz or Nasus or something. I don't
Yeah,
remember, but no, that was my first ever skin. That and Blood Moon. Blood Moon Thresh is the first skin I've ever bought.
that's iconic. My first skin, my buddy bought me Viscero Zinzao
Yeah,
because I had it in my shop and it was a legacy skin. He's like, "You'll probably never get this again." I got you.
yeah.
It was my first skin. It was peak. Do you? There was also we were talking about the custom skins. There's a skin, and now that they have the Sea Dog line, I'm pissed. Has never been in the game. Why
Oh
the
yeah.
hell do we not have Poseidon Zinzao?
Oh, I've never actually seen that skin because I think
Well, it was a
mostly
custom skin. It was a custom skin on that
yeah.
site, and it was
No, yeah, I
Zinzao
know.
with a
Yeah, yeah.
trident, and it was sick.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I loved custom skins. It sucks that it's against TOS now,
Mm-hmm.
but custom skins were like the thing. back then. It was so
I
nice because no
get
one wanted to buy
I
skins.
get why it was against TOS, but
Yeah.
I don't understand why they didn't take skins from that site, hire the people who made them, and make the skins.
Yeah.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, I get why we're not getting wheelchair Yasuo, but there is
Yeah.
no reason when you drop the Sea Dog line we didn't get Poseidon Zinzao or Sea Dog Zinzao, which is him with a fucking trident. I'll always
Oh,
to
it
this
was
day
so
be
good.
mad about this. It's like, come on, man, that shit was peak, but it is what it is. Who's your favorite
Yeah.
esports team right now? Because obviously MSI is going on. Do you have a
So,
favorite esports team?
of course,
Is it T1?
I've been a T1 fan since season 5. So, like I said, Faker is the first player I've ever seen play, and I think yearly I spend probably around like 6K on like Faker related merch. Like
That's
I think in my
crazy.
if you know me, a lot of people have seen it. I have a Faker shrine in my closet every year that I like do, where like I light some candles around like autograph stuff I have of him. Like I have some pictures, jerseys, and then like a game worn jacket, and I just like put it there, and I light the candles for the series at hand.
Will that be happening tonight between Team Liquid and T1?
No, no. I only ever do it for Worlds, and I always put
So,
$200 on T1.
are we rooting for Team Liquid today?
No, no, never in a million years.
So we're
I
not NA men. We hope
no,
T1
I
dogs on
love
them
T1.
3-0.
I have to cheer for my team. I like Team Liquid. I met in Worlds 2022, I think was the DRX one. I
Yes.
waited an extra like 2 hours in line for Core JJ to wake up to come to the meet and greet. So I
That's
met
funny.
I met Bjergsen, Core, and then unfortunately Bwippo was there. And
We don't like
I have a
Bwippo.
I don't like Bwippo because of the comments he made because it's very controversial and I don't agree.
I don't actually know
But
what comments did he make?
he made a comment about how women shouldn't be playing
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
that's Bwippo.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he has that stupid
that is
asshole
Bwippo.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Never mind, fuck Bwippo. I do
yeah,
remember. I didn't know that
yeah.
was him, but I do remember
No,
that.
yeah. I got a World's Tibbers that year, and I have Double Lift, Chime, Bwippo, Bjergsen, and Core on it, and some other people. I don't remember, but I
We
like
hope
put
T1
that
wins. Crazy.
exactly. But no, I always somehow find a way to meet Core JJ every year I go to an event.
He
Like
seems
last
like a
time,
chill guy.
he is honestly. Last time I went to Worlds in London, I went to the Team Liquid pop up and got my own jersey with my name on it, which was cool. And then like yeah, I think I have an autograph from Core JJ over the past 4 years. Every time I've seen him.
That's cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day he recognizes me in the line. No,
I
but
mean,
yeah.
if you show up enough, surely.
Surely. And I
Before
always
that
have
man
him sign.
retires.
I always have him sign Faker jerseys. Like when I met Double Lift, I met him in the airport, LAX, because I missed my flight. Which thank God, because Double Lift was on my flight, and I felt so bad, because I'm like, oh my God, is that Double Lift, or am I like being really weird? And I'm like, oh my God, are you Double Lift? And he's like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, holy shit, yo, can you sign my TSM jersey? And I got him, and I felt so bad about this too. At the time, Spica had a huge falling out with TSM, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I know you have like a really bad issue with TSM right now, but I don't have anything else for you to sign. Can you sign this TSM jersey and this Tibbers, please? Oh my God.
Did he do it?
Yeah, he did it. He's like, hey, thank you so much for being a fan. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
the other thing is, like, I feel like don't get me wrong, like, obviously coming up to famous people when they're like living their everyday life can be a little bit annoying, I'm sure. But at the same time, I will say, I feel like League is one of those things, especially in North America, where you probably get recognized way less. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this isn't
Yeah.
football or basketball. At the end of the day, even people who know your name don't know what you look like, minus maybe Faker.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, 100%.
think about it. If I'm talking to the average League fan, I'm like, do you like Carrier? They'll be like, yeah, he's a great support. And if I say,
Yeah.
what does Carrier look like? They'll be like, well, he's Asian. And I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, but like, what else?
Yeah.
Well, he's Asian.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you have Faker, who's the most recognizable face in esports, and then like if you were to say someone like, oh, do you know who Bjergsen is? Like draw Bjergsen, no one could do that. Do you know Dyrus? Draw Dyrus,
Yeah.
or like double lift, they couldn't do it. But if you say draw Faker, they're gonna draw Faker.
Exactly. Faker most sports fans in general could get. But almost any other
Yeah,
character, I mean, Carrie I also think some people could get now, but for the
yeah,
just because like 2022 Worlds was so watched because of all the streamers involved.
yeah,
But like overall, like you said, anyone you name, even Core JJ. No, I don't even think I know
yeah.
what Core JJ looks like, to be honest.
If you were to tell me to like draw Core JJ, I think I'd just draw Carria, but with glasses. Because they look pretty similar from what like I remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might just be an ass, but
No,
no.
that's fair though.
No, it's so good though, because when Worlds happens and you're on a flight, everyone on that flight is going for Worlds.
Yeah.
Like the whole flight will be talking about like who's playing, how the seasons is going. Like I sat next to a Riot employee in London, like right behind him and Mark Z. And I thought it was a scam, so I didn't want to give him my league account info because he obviously when you meet a Rioter, you get RP and the ward.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm this guy from Riot, and like I've been to all the events, here's proof and shit. And I'm like, oh, I still don't trust you all too much. So I almost gave him my brother's
Dude, you
account, but I couldn't
should have.
remember.
You
I couldn't
should have.
remember the hashtag of my brother's account, so I gave him mine. And I DM'd all my friends. I'm like, yo, if I'm on right now, tell me. Yo, if I'm online, tell me, tell me, tell me. And then when I came home, I had like 5k RP, the Riot ward, and I was like, oh my god, that guy was legit.
Goated! That is
No,
goated.
it is good though. That's how you get the Riot ward. Just find a Riot employee.
Just fine. Just go hunting in public. Just walk outside like it's a goddamn match of Pokemon Go and start catching the Riot employees one by one. Sit outside their headquarters and say, I want free RP, please. Give me free RP, please.
Yeah.
Dude, it's worth becoming a Riot employee just for the skins at this point. But of course, obviously, you're an amateur esports player yourself. You're on Mint to
Of
Be.
course.
You guys are on a wild run right now. You, Cali G, Caxi, Angel, and Raised
Yeah.
XYZ. We are
Yeah, I
4
don't know what he
out,
wants to call.
8-1. How is this season going?
Yeah.
Tell me about the season.
So at the start, I had like no confidence in the team because literally I think 3 days before the first game, we didn't have a jungle and we didn't have a top laner because Queen Sticks and Soaz were supposed to play with me because that's what the team was. But then Queen Sticks dropped
Why did you drop?
because she wants to go play in Sentinel, so she dropped. And then Soaz said he's not playing because he doesn't want to play without Queenie. And so I was like, okay, well, where does that leave me? I have no one. And I told Angel and Raised or whatever he wants to be called. I just know him as Mario Games because that used to be his user.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it might be chopped. Like our season might not start because before the season even started, we didn't have a team to be put under like an org.
Yeah.
So I put in like I put a bunch of like general chats like Syndicate. I put in their general chat for alumni who've played there. I'm like, hey, can I play under Syndicate? And they were like, no, you're like, we're not funding this team, no. And I'm like, okay, whatever. You don't want a free win? I see you. And then Jake from Mint, very good friend of mine that I've known for a very long time. I think like this is probably the 3rd year I've known Jake. Was like, yeah, we got you. And I'm like, oh, real? I'm coming home to Mint? Because I played on Mint a very long time ago in Eternal, before Eternal turned into a points league, and we lost in finals. Completely because of me, we lost in finals. 100% that was my fault. And I was so shocked that Jake was like, oh yeah, Mint got you. So we went Mint, and I was like, well, Mint to be. Because meant to be. And then I put me and Faker, because I always call myself, as cringe it is, I always call myself Faker. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm the Faker of Emerald. Like, sit down, pipe down. And that's how the team came to be. And it's been a wild run. Our only loss has been with Jake's support. And now we have Jake jungle for our next match. So, honestly, I would suggest tuning into all these games. The comms are hilarious when we have Caxi. Caxi. It's always a blast playing with them. And, like, I have no words other than, like, we're winning it all 100%. Everyone else is just fighting for second place.
I was going to say, Mint to Be also's got a lot of character. Like, when you look, like, Cali G's always in the chat. You're always in the chat. Caxi's always in the chat. I don't see as much from Raised and Angel, but we do get some fun plays from them. They also might just
Yeah.
have different Twitch names. Like as a caster, I'll look, but I always see Caxi, I always see Callie, I always see you, and you guys are also always in my DM
Yeah.
submitted to the top 5 plays. So like, you're meant to be is definitely a team that I look at and I'm like, oh, this is a team with some character. You know what I mean? Which you don't have.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you don't even really have in the real esports space anymore. There's not a lot of players where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to see you play. But it's even
Yeah.
rarer in the amateur esports scene. I think like at least with this mint to be run, all of like your team very much has that like, I'm excited to watch these people play.
I'm always excited to play with them. I'm honestly very shocked because I was looking through the Apex list because Queen Sticks was super Apex, and I was like, who can I DM
Really?
to play? Yeah, she's super Apex for jungle, and so is Jake. But I was like, who can I ask to play? Who can I ask to play? I asked Jake, but Jake's like, maybe not. Like, he doesn't want to. And I was like, okay. Queen Sticks actually got me Caxi and Callie G. Like, she got Callie G from Dorado, who usually don't let their players play on other teams,
Mm-hmm.
from what I understand of the Dorado contract. And, like, Zol DM'd me, and he's like, hey, if Callie G has scrims for Iota and you guys have finals, he'll go to scrims. And I was like, that's completely fine. You're renting me your player.
Yeah.
And none of us are apexed. Like I just came off a winning conk. Callie G won not Olympus, sorry, Aegis a while ago. Angel won Olympus and conk, I believe, a while ago. And Mario Games won Aegis along with Angel. And I'm like, I was very shocked. None of us were on the Apex list. So the team just exists.
Yeah, I think that's. It's crazy this team exists, and it's also crazy how far it's come right now, right? Undefeated. You guys are confident you're winning finals. Is there any team that
100%.
you expect to see in finals with you?
Honestly, I thought like before we played them week 1, I thought Syndicate Black Rose would be finalists because I think Soul Ghost is really good. And then we played our game, and my expectations of them, I guess, was too high because the actual like things that happened that series just didn't leave a good taste in my mouth, I guess, on that team. If I my content answer would be the Mingos. I hope the Mingos make it to finals.
Yeah.
My actual answer is probably going to be Mighty Morphin or Elysium because I just can't see some of these other teams making it that far.
Not Mighty Morphin, but Syndicate did take a game off you.
Yeah, Black Rose.
Why do you think you were saying you were disappointed after playing them by some of the play that happened in that match?
Yes.
They still took a game off you. You want to talk about that? What happened in that game?
Of course. So that game we had Jake support. This is the series we had Jake support, and Jake isn't a support player. And before the series, we were rushing to find out who can play support because our support told me a week prior that he was going to Japan, and I forgot. So we have a support sub on our bench, Rudy310, who's a very good friend of mine that I've played with a lot. And I forgot to tell him we have a game today, and he was away, so I got Jake instead. And Jake doesn't play support. He said it himself. He's like, if Codis or someone else can play this horse role, I can play it. So Jake played it. Game 1, honestly, we lost due to that being our literal first game together as a team. Because this is a no scrim team. That is 100%
You
the
guys are a
expectation.
no scrim team too.
Yes. I told everyone, I was like, well, before they even joined, like we had it out as no scrim because let's just have fun playing and let's not take it too serious. Because if we scrim, there's a lot of personalities on this team, and if something bad happens in scrims, it shouldn't affect our gameplay. So instead of leaving it up to chance of something happening, we just have it as no scrim. Enjoy time with your other teammates in like other leagues or other teams, and just have fun. This is if we win, we win. If we lose, we had fun losing.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I think it was mostly just because that was our first game ever together as a team, and then since then, it's been a smooth ride.
A smooth ride since then. Okay. I mean, yeah, like with the way the game's been going, I mean, I think that's safe to say. You sound very, very confident. Is there like, what brings this level of confidence for you?
Well, I used to be very like meek in how I used to talk about either my teams or myself. And then at some point, I just was like, wait a minute. why am I being blamed for our like faults on teams? Like I got blamed for some stuff in a previous split and it just clicked in my head. I'm like, I'm the best player on this team. Why am I being blamed? When my like other teammates are 0-11 or 0-6 and I'm like, why am I sitting and taking this? And it just kind of brought an ego back to me where I'm able to actually play the style of game I should be playing and just winning out. And like if I go in with the expectation of losing, we're going to lose. So I'm just always thinking we're going to win. This is free. Even if I drop a game, you got to feed the homeless sometimes. You know, got to give
You
someone some
gotta
spare
feed the
change.
homeless sometimes.
At the end of the day, I'm always the one who wins. So I have no reason to just doom myself.
How important do you think ego is to League of Legends?
I think ego is probably one of the most important things because if you have too much ego, if I because I know this is a lot of problems for some mid laners, if you lose to someone you think is worse than you, you're gonna spiral and you just won't play like good at all. But if you have that balance where it's like you're kind of humble, where like you can say this person is better than me, like 100% certainty, but still be able to match them and play to your strengths, I think that's what's mostly important. Because if you are so egocentric, you can't see beyond yourself, you're doomed to fail 100% because you will keep repeating the same mistakes.
I think
That's
that's
why, yeah, that's why I always say if someone references a previous season of mine, like the Mint Crash Outs team, I will always 100% say that series was my fault and I accept 100% blame.
so going in. It's full ego. Coming out for like the VOD review, it's like pull it back a bit, and then we go back to full ego.
Not really. Going into a series, I like coming in with a lot of ego, and coming out, if we win, I kind of stoke the flames a little, and it's like, oh, I'm the best to do it. Like, hey, I offer coaching in this server. Put in a ticket. If I know them, like I'm joking around, but no, I'm always like, I'll never actively just trash talk for no reason. But I think, yeah, I would say coming in, I'm definitely. If you ask anyone, they'll say I had probably have the biggest ego ever because I do. But it's justifiable. I'm always dropping bombs, and I just won Conk, so my ego's at the max it can be.
So we've won Conk. We think we're going to win Olympus.
Oh, I know. I know
We
we're gonna win
know we're
Olympus.
going to win Olympus. God damn. Well, clearly you're good at League. Let's see how good you are at a different game I'd like to play with you.
Oh
Tonight,
no.
we have a very fun game. Very, very,
Okay.
very, very fun game that I call Guess the KDA. In this game, what's going to happen is I'm going to show you a KDA,
Okay.
and you're going to tell me whose it is. I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that's an easy game.
That'll be fun. A lot of the times, I think most of our games we drop like 30 kills plus as a team.
I
So
do realize
hopefully I can guess it.
that I do need to fix it up a little bit just because it glitched out on me. So we're just going to take a moment.
Okay.
Tell me,
No
give
problem.
me all your shout outs real quick for anyone you want to shout out
Uh,
before we get into it.
honestly, I want to. My biggest shout out probably for Titan is going to be Mint for actually hosting us as a team and giving us the opportunity to play the split because it was honestly a split second decision to us playing, and Mint was 100% willing to fund us because Queen Sticks we were going to be under her org and she was going to fund it, but then she left. And personally, I'm not trying to drop I think $150 just on a team randomly when I don't know if we're even playing. But Mint was 100% like the shining light I needed, especially after Syndicate. Uh, Syndicate didn't even give me a chance to split to play, so I'm not even gonna like say I shout them out because I won them the chip and then I wasn't even given a second look over. So screw those guys. But I 100% want to thank Mint, Jake, and Camz most of all because I think he's paying for our team for giving us this opportunity to play and give some good content for people to watch. And then another shout out, of course, will be to a place I'm relatively sponsored by, BK Enterprises. You'll probably see them in LFP a lot. You see them a lot. You just interviewed Bubble, who owns BK.
Yes, I did interview about
He's the B in BK, and you know BK is a pretty good server. The community's a community.
The
But it
community's
is
strong
always
community.
fun.
That sounds
I was
super
about I was
promising.
about to say it's not a toxic space, but we all joke around, and sometimes the joking around might seem a little harsh if you're like not used to it, or like you aren't part of the friend group, I guess. But it is a good space, a lot of good people, and there's a lot that gets done there. D&D gets played there a lot, party game nights now, and then it's a free coaching server. I mean, nothing really beats that.
Free coaching is pretty peak. I definitely like my free coaching. But that said, we do have Guess the KDA finally up. Took a hot second. Thank you for bearing with me on that.
No problem.
So our
4 and
first
9.
KDA is 4, 9, and 5.
Well, that's not me, because I don't think I've dropped close to double digits on deaths. 4 and 9? Who's that? It would have to be either Angel or it's Caxi. I'm gonna go. I mean, oh wow. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Cax. No, it can't be Cax. I'm gonna go with Angel. I'll go with Angel.
We're feeling Angel, locking it in. What series do you think it's from if it's Angel?
This might be from our loss against Syndicate.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed from your loss against Syndicate.
Oh,
It,
is
however,
this?
is
Yeah.
not Angel.
Oh, it's Jake. It's Jake
Ladies.
Pantheon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake from State Farm, indeed. What happened here? Why do you think Jake took such a rough game, to say the least?
Well, this was our first game actually ever playing together, so we didn't know how each other liked playing. Caxi would sometimes flash too deep. Callie G would go too deep, or Jake would just be like, "Man, I don't care. I'm limit testing," or something. And we just had some fun this game. Oh my god, I remember the comms of this game too. It was a lot of like the egos finally clashing, but we pulled it back, thank goodness. But yeah, I mean Jake's first time ever playing support. I'm not gonna fault him on that, but he could have done better.
He could have done
100%.
better.
We all could have done better.
Okay. Okay. Do we think support's an easy role that shouldn't have resulted in this, or do you think support's a role that takes skill and should have resulted in this?
I actually do play support as well. I'm playing support in BOL playoffs right now, and I have been for like a couple weeks. I think supports are kind of it just depends on what kind of style of support you go. I think if you're going mages, support is 100% the easiest role in the game. But if you have to play the engage like a Pantheon or something where they don't have an escape tool or like they sit back, support gets really hard. And I think he could have definitely done better because he's played this champion in the jungle. So he should know the limitations, but we just didn't play to that. And that's honestly why we lost, is we just didn't know each other's limitations.
Well, our next game, 9-0-2. Who do you think this is, and what game?
Oh my god, 9-0?
Yeah, 9-0-2.
Who the hell? Am I allowed to phone a friend? No, probably not. 9-0?
Yeah. Give me the Jeopardy 2. Give me who is blank.
Okay, 9-0-2. Can I know how long this game was?
Nope.
Okay. 9-0-2. Callie G put up a number similar to that, I think, recently. I'm gonna go Callie because, yeah, usually it's either I'm dropping 12 kills. Caxi doesn't really get that many kills, and neither does Angel.
What game do you think it's
Angel
from?
usually gets 7. I'm gonna go our game against the Mingos, maybe? Or Theory of Everything? I'm gonna go Mingos. I'll go Mingos.
It's not against Mingos, but I'll still give it to you. It is Callie G. This is not the right game. This is not the right game. 1 second.
Oh, it's still the first
There
game.
it is. It's against my org. You guys were against Elysium.
Oh, Elysium.
9-0-2 on the Gwen.
Yeah, Callie G just ran the game on this pick. I mean, it was insane.
Yeah, I remember watching it. It was a pain to see. For
Oh
me, at
my
least. It was
goodness.
probably very happy for you guys. But 10-1-5 is
Yeah.
going to be our final KDA. Where do you think this is from?
10-1-5. Oh, that has to be me.
God damn. What game? What game do you think it is?
That has to be me. That's my game against Thunder McBuster's team. That's Theory of Everything. That's me.
Damn right it is. Theory of Everything. It's the Mel game. 10-1-5.
Yeah. This champ's
Crazy
broken.
work.
This champ's broken.
Absolutely crazy work.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah. Once it hits double digits, then it's me.
Well,
But no,
once it hits double digits, it's you.
of
Every time,
course.
guaranteed.
I think this series we played recently against Elysium was the only time I didn't have double-digit kills in a game.
So Elysium's the best team you faced, then.
100%, without a doubt.
Let's go! My Aura gets a shutout!
I think Naysayer is probably the best mid laner I've played so far.
That said, we do have one more thing for you. And it's going to be...
Final Jeopardy.
You could call it that. Final Jeopardy. It is going to be LOL Mayhem before I let you go, because you do have a match, and this has been going for a little bit, but I do want to see where you make it. The last person we had go was Turnup, and Turnup got to the finals 1 and 3 with no rerolls. The question is, can you either get further with rerolls or get as far without them?
I'm not going to use rerolls.
Let's see.
I don't believe in rerolling.
You don't believe in rerolling. Of course you wouldn't. We're going to lock in the spin. DRX, 100 Thieves, or AHQ Esports Club?
Okay, give me Kingen from DRX. Actually, give me Zeka. Give me Zeka. Give me Zeka.
Zeka going to come in the mid lane. Going to spin again. Team Solo Mid, Team Liquid, or H2K Gaming?
Oh, this is some ass. Give me Core from Team Liquid.
I knew it was Core. I knew it was Core every time. Samsung Galaxy, GAM Esports, or IMA?
Ruler. Ruler from Samsung Galaxy, please. Yeah.
Yeah, that bot lane actually seems kind of fun. Africa Freaks, Flash Wolves, or SK Telecom?
Give me Bengi, Right Hand of God.
Now, all we got is top lane here. It can
Please
either be Ackerman, Sword, or Zoom.
Oh my god.
It's a little rough.
You know what? Give me a reroll. That is some ass.
Morgan's an option.
I'll take Morgan.
Morgan locked in to play.
Yeah, he's not bad. I don't think he played bad in 21.
All right. I mean, game one's always a win. If you lose in group stage, it's rough. Surely, I mean, you have some good players here.
Yeah, I think my weakest player is Core.
I would agree with you. Core JJ's a little bit rough, but Jensen going to be in the mid lane here. I still think this team got this pretty easy.
I mean, yeah, it's Zeka in 22, who, if Kingen didn't get Aatrox, would have been the MVP. 100%. I mean, we have Bengi. Yeah,
oh, that's going to be a rough one. They have Perks in the mid lane, 369 in the top lane. Canyon. This might be it for you. Do you believe in the boys?
I believe in the boys. I mean, I'm a big ruler guy. I recently got a JDG jersey from that year, so I'm a big believer. Oh my god,
game Core, one off the back of Core JJ. God damn it, Core. It's gonna be the same thing tonight.
Oh my god, ruler.
Oh, it's 0-2.
Oh my god.
Can we get the reverse sweep?
Please, Morgan. Morgan.
We win one. We win one.
Oh my god, Core JJ. Yeah, but we backdoored. That means we lose here.
Oh, it's reverse sweep. Reverse sweep. Oh my
god, Morgan.
Oh,
please
shit.
Make it the finals at the very least.
The reverse sweep!
Yes! Oh my god.
We're going to finals! If you win 2 games, it's the furthest I've seen someone make it. You did use a reroll, though, so a 1 and 3 still means Turnup beats you. Can you make the top of our leaderboards? Let's see what happens. The team you're against. Oh, you're fucked.
Who is it? Peanut Ruler Bin? Oh my god! And it's Giga Bin!
And it's Faker.
Yeah.
It's 2023 World's winning Faker.
Oh, it is 23 Faker, but it's Bin. We're not winning.
That's game 1. It's a rough one. Game 2. Can we even pull a match?
No.
It's just a stomp.
It's just
a stomp. Reverse sweep. We gotta believe.
Nah. I mean, no. Bengi gets out jungled by Peanut. Yeah.
Yeah. It
is unfortunate, but you know, it was fun. We made finals at least.
It's a 2nd place finish out of the leaderboards. Right now, Turnip Tom came in 1st. You're in 2nd.
Well, that's not good.
It is what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, though, that's going to be an interview. You got a match coming up in like 10 minutes, so thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
We got the transition screen because I clicked the wrong stinger, but it's fine. This is totally Immortal League. Believe it. No, but of course, you can find Zedd in Olympus League right now looking to pick up
every Friday,
every Friday. Thank you for being here. This will come out pretty soon, I
Thank you so
believe.
much.
But ladies and gentlemen, that was all, and goodbye.